This is my tribute to Harry Potter, a series that has spanned 13 years and has spread all across the world. I have never and never will again experience anything like the Harry Potter series. I'm making this video as a tribute to Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, the movie that's coming out this Friday on my birthday, July 15th, and I have tickets to see it at midnight at Lincoln Center. Ooh, IMAX, what? The first book was published in the US in 1998, and the first movie came out in 2001. I started reading 1999 or 2000, and I was a fan right off the bat. When the first film was announced in 2000, I was already a fan. I had read the first 3 books, which were out at the time, and I was so excited. I saved a magazine clipping from 2000 when they first made the casting decisions for the trio, and when I first saw it, I was like, oh my god, they look just like the characters. Daniel Radcliffe looks just like Harry, Emma Watson looks just like Hermione, and Rupert Grint looks just like Ron. When I first saw them, I was just like, oh my god, because these are characters you've been picturing in your head for, 2 years. To see the actors look exactly like you imagined is just crazy. And I was just so excited from just right off the bat seeing the 3. I was like, this movie's gonna be awesome! At that point, the 3rd book was out. Harry was 13 and I was 12. So while the books were coming out, I was always around Harry's age. Even in 2007, when the 7th book came out, I was 18 turning 19, only 2 years older than Harry was in the 7th book. And I'm also Rupert Grint's age. We were both born in 1988. And so I've grown up with these young actors and with these characters, and to look back at the old movies and see them when they were 11 and when they were 12, it's like, oh my god, I was 11, I was 12, I was that age. It's just crazy. I am so very lucky to be part of a fandom like Harry Potter just because of the timing. It spanned half my life, literally 11 years, and I'd gladly give another 11 years. I have also had the great fortune of befriending some amazing people who started Dumbledore's Army Club at my college, which I've now become president, and it's really fueled my passion for the series in the last 4 years. Really, filling in the gaps when the book ended and when the movies weren't so great. A bunch of really great people. Nerdy as hell. No other generation of Harry Potter fans will have what we had, what my generation had. No other fandom I will ever have can compare to growing up with Harry, Ron, and Hermione in Hogwarts. It's just really magical, I guess, for lack of a better term. It's actually the perfect term. Magical. The 7th book is my favorite in the series, and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 surpassed all expectations I had for it. This movie, Deathly Hallows Part 2, is coming out on my birthday. I'm going to be there at midnight to watch the end of the series. It just feels like the perfect way to see the movies out on my birthday at midnight, surrounded by crazy people. A reporter just interviewed me for a Harry Potter article she's writing. I'll link it in the description. Exciting. I want to share with you a blog post that I found on Tumblr. It really, I think, encompasses how I feel about the series, and I believe how people of my generation who really love it feel about the series. But I'll link it in the description so you can read the whole thing. The ride is not over. Fans still have the Wizarding World in Orlando, Universal Studios, and there's Pottermore, J.K. Rowling's website that she's developing with extra material and ebooks, and hopefully, which I'm rooting for, more books, even though JK says not, but I can dream. And the true fans will never let this series die. They'll never let Harry Potter go, just because Harry Potter just has the most amazing fans. Loyal, crazy, obsessive, and it's perfect, and children, years to come, they will read Harry Potter. It's going to be a classic for a very long time. We're gonna keep the magic alive. And to Miss Joanne Kathleen Rowling, thank you for my childhood. I really mean it.
The stories we love best do live in us forever, so whether you come back by page or by the big screen, Hogwarts will always be there to welcome you home.